What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here with another episode of Run Your Race with my boy AJ Richardson.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Hey, all I want to say is round of applause for AJ, man. Put 2 consecutive weeks together of being on the pod. 2 consecutive weeks, man. Hey, listen, we're building some consistency.
Hey,
we're building a little accountability. You know.
Yeah. I'm taking all the blame for that. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I feel like we were just talking about this, bro. I feel like everybody see the final product, but don't really understand we got lives and things like that. But, the podcast is a job, so I got to do a better job of coming to work.
Hey, listen, I give you a hard time, but hey, listen, it's crazy you talk about that because I do get that question a lot also. Like, how's it, the podcast or whatever? Like, after we do it and we're there together, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's just getting us in the same spot, getting it all done. Like, we haven't done it. We don't have like a studio where we do these podcasts. No. We're getting it out of the mud, trying to figure out where different places. Like, we did a couple in Dallas. You flew to New York for less than 24 hours so we can do the Kimba pod. Like, it was like, it's really a time management, a time crunch. We just trying to find the best time to get it done where we all can get in one place and get it done and give y'all some more content, man. I mean, y'all, but it's been all worth it. It's been fun. We're going to keep this thing going. And like I said, it's only going to get better. But what's the toughest thing for you as far as, in your opinion, on doing a podcast?
The toughest thing for me is, like you just said, like the time management. I mean, at the end of the day, you the NBA player, right? And I'm the businessman of it. So I'm on Zooms pretty much from the time I wake up until hell, it might be 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? Especially with me living in LA, and on the time difference, when you're a lot of your business partners and things of that nature on the East Coast. So I think the hardest thing for me, and I don't want to say hard because I mean we make it do what we do, but the time management, trying to put my schedule together with your schedule, you know what I mean? When y'all on a road trip.
Still have lives, you know what I'm saying?
And still have lives, bro.
Still have lives. Yeah.
When you say that, like my thing is, bro, you're a whole dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we all know when it comes to life, it comes priorities. And baby girl is number one.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And that's the crazy part.
So my thing is how you balance it.
We do. So it's funny. We have a group text with all our guys that help us with the podcast. And they always text like, what time y'all want to do it? I know they already know. I'm going to say about 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Baby got to be down, bruh.
Baby girl got to be asleep.
She got to be asleep. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be an inconvenience to Colleen. You know, like during the day, you just never know. Like if I put her down for a nap, you never know. Bro, I remember one time it was a game day.
Yeah.
And she was up when I got home from shoot around. We played around. I'm like, okay, I can get her down. I can get at least an hour and 15 nap, hour 30 nap. Bro, got her down. She went to bed for 8 minutes and woke up.
Oh, no way.
Oh, my God.
That has to be hard, bro. And you like a new father, you know what I mean? What have you learned being a new father, being an NBA player, and having your podcast and trying to handle all that?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Being a father is amazing. It's amazing seeing your seed grow up every single day. Like she's learning every single day, doing something new every single day. Right now it's climbing. She's trying to climb every damn thing.
And so she into everything.
Into everything. You gotta watch her at all times. We got her a walker now. She damn speed racing around the whole apartment. It's hilarious though. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. And Colleen was so reluctant to get the walker. She's like, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm like, trust me, this thing's gonna be a lifesaver.
Gonna come in handy. Yeah, it's gonna come in handy.
She can't get into everything because it's like a barrier around it.
Yeah.
And but she can walk. She can be around it. She don't gotta stay in the living room. So we can keep our eye on her and we know she ain't getting into all types of stuff. But no, bro, it's tough. I mean, honestly, the toughest part now is like she can see and she can she's not comprehending, but like she's staring.
She know what's going on. Yeah,
she's
she knows what's
staring
going
at
on.
you as you leave, and she like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough, bro. It is super tough. And it's like, I remember we left for our last road trip, and she's standing there in her walker, and she's following me out the door with my stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do, bro? I'm like, I'm about to call Nico and Jay Kidd, because Kid like, hey, look, bro, I got a cough.
Yeah, that's a crazy part, bro, that I think a lot of fans don't really understand. Like, you guys are, amazing basketball players and have an amazing job, but you guys are also human beings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to, you have a daughter, so you have to make sure, she's fed, or she got to go to daycare, or like do all that things. But at the same time, still making sure you the first one in practice. You know what I mean? Making sure you still working hard and things of that nature. So I think for you guys, like, obviously I'm around the game and I've been around it for a long time, so I understand. Like, I have the utmost respect for all the fathers that's in the NBA, balancing their time and managing that time, but also having their own business and ventures going on.
And the crazy part too is, like, I'm not saying go out there and get your kid, because you got to really be committed, and you better do it with somebody you love, because it's tough.
We're definitely not saying that.
I tell you that. We're not saying that. But I would say a pretty big part of my mental health, my like happiness, coming home to Colleen, Alana, and then our dog, we got Winston. Coming home to them, even off a rough day, a tough time, just brings a different type of, like, what am I worried about? Like, it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more to us because we're so competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It's still a game, and it's still something like, there's something bigger than this. It's, me taking care of my family is bigger than this basketball game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think people, when they see us on the court and we do something wrong or we do something right, they don't understand, like, we're just people, bro. We're just people and blessed to have these abilities and play at a high level. And we don't take that for granted, but we also want to enjoy little things, as far like I'm excited for the whole family coming for Christmas. We all gonna be here with the baby, having a good time. We get the early tip for the game against the Lakers. Everybody will be there. Like, just little stuff like that. It's gonna be her first Christmas. Like, I'm more excited about, we play Bron on Christmas Day, the Lakers on Christmas Day. Dream. Like, you know what I'm saying? You dream of stuff like that. But my biggest thing this year is my baby girl's first Christmas.
First Christmas,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot bigger. So I think people, not that people don't understand, but like, we really do enjoy those moments a lot more than all the other stuff.
Nah, for sure. So, as like leading to that though, I got a question for you. How has having a kid helped you mature as an NBA player? You know what I mean?
My goodness, yeah.
I feel you know what I mean? Because my thing is, it's like, I don't have a kid, guys, at all. But you know what I mean? I have nieces and nephews and things of that nature. Yeah. So we always talk about your why, like we talked about before. Like, did that make you, like, when you think about baby girl, be like, oh, all right, this I have to keep going. Like, how does that make you? No, for
sure. I mean, it helps you tremendously, because you, like, listen. I remember we had when we were in when I was at Carolina, a couple of guys would be like, hey, I got mouths to feed. I got to eat.
Yeah.
He's like, that. Yeah. Like, hey, chill out, bro. Why you trying to kill like that? Like, I got mouths to feed. I got to eat. And now it's crazy. I'm sitting there. I'm the one saying it. I'm like, listen.
You the one saying it, yeah.
I got mouths to feed. I got to go get it, bro. Like, I'm hungry. Like, it's a different perspective. It's a different type of hunger, but also it makes you humble and understand, like, we're blessed to be in this position where we can take care of our families and give them the best life we possibly can. And I'm still trying to get to another level, which I'm confident in myself that I can get to. But
yeah, for sure.
It's tough.
But I already know I'm proud of you, my brother. You be doing your thing. You know what I mean? When we get the text, I already know it. They be hitting us and be like, what time we doing the pod? Whenever she go to sleep.
Yeah. When she get to sleep.
Whenever she go to sleep.
She's sleeping through the night now. Knock on wood. So we in a good spot, man. We in a good spot.
Facts. Right, man, well, y'all guys, I wanted to say y'all just came off a crazy road trip.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We have to talk about that.
Listen, bro. So we had a 9:00 game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, you up for that game. Big time matchup. 2 MVP candidates. You got Luka versus Giannis.
Yeah.
It's a dog fight. Get down to the end. We unfortunately lose. And it was close to going to overtime.
Yeah. Wait, y'all lost by 1, right?
We lost by 1. We lost by 1, and it was close to going to overtime. And we already going into the game, we get a text message like, yo, game at 9:00. Game at 9:00, and then we our flight going to Chicago is at 1 a.m. And we're like, whoa, what? 1 o'clock at night.
And y'all
flight to Chicago, that's 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're going to Houston or going to San Antonio. And it's like, dog, who thought this was? And it's so crazy. We didn't think to talk about it before.
Yeah.
Because you're so locked in on what you don't want to look ahead. So once it got up on us, we're like, yo, we got a 9:00 game and then play at 7 the next day against Chicago.
So what time do y'all land? What time do y'all land in Chicago? Y'all left at 1 a.m.
We landed probably 3:15.
Sheesh.
Then
so you get to the hotel.
Got to the room at 3:45. I didn't go to sleep that night till 4:15.
Sheesh.
Bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. If you're on the East Coast, you literally, a lot of people getting ready for work. Yeah. And we just now getting to the next city. And it's hard for me to go to sleep on planes after games. And my adrenaline running or whatever. So it was crazy, bro. I asked a lot of people on our team, I'm like, bro, I even asked JaVale, a couple guys who been through the league, our training staff, I'm like, have you ever been through something like this? As far as late travel on a back-to-back? He was like,
on a back-to-back, yeah.
Never.
That's
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying? It would have made more sense if our game in Chicago was at 9.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then we get a full 24 hours, but it was nuts, bro. It was one.
Do y'all have shoot around in those during stuff like that? Or
no.
They let y'all sleep in?
We didn't see each other until the game.
Sheesh.
We didn't see, situations like that. There's certain times where we'll just meet a little earlier, go over the game plan, go over the scout or all that. And then we just go out there and play. We got blitzed. Hey, say that we got blitzed, but it was a crazy experience, bro. It was truly crazy. And I remember I'm texting Colleen after the game. All right, headed to the airport, and because usually on a back-to-back, if we leaving from home, I'll come home for a second, say bye, leave, come get my suitcase. It was 12:30 at night. I'm not gonna go in the crib and wake them up and do all this stuff. I was just like, all right, bet. I'm gonna just go straight to the airport. I went straight to the airport. I told her we taking off. She didn't text back because she knocked out.
She sleep. Yeah, she sleep.
We land. I text her. She knocked out. So I'm like, all right, well, she's supposed to be anyway. I would have, but it was crazy, bro. It was one of the crazy experiences. But 14-13 right now. We got a big time week coming up. Got Cleveland. Got Portland and Cleveland again on a back-to-back. And then I think we go to Minnesota twice. Play Minnesota twice in Minnesota. And then we got Houston. And then we got the Lakers, I think. So it's a big time stretch coming up. Hopefully we can put some games together, get 3 or 4 games over 500. But this season's tough, bro.
Yeah, it's bro, because y'all started off good, but y'all also had a lot of home games.
Yeah, we had a lot of home games. And the crazy thing, we started off good, but we could have started off way better.
Yeah, for sure.
We tricked off a lot of games. We did. We tricked off a couple games that we know we could have got. But I look at it aspect of it's better to go through those ups and downs early. And learn how to win. Then middle of the year, you like, yo, we ain't never been through this. And then you trying to figure it out when everybody ramping up. So we figuring it out, man. We got a really good group. We got a lot of guys who trying to really figure it out and do what we can to put some wins together. But you really got to come with it every night. You got to come with it every
especially
night,
being in the
bro.
West like that. But knowing that you are on a team and a lot of the guys in the NBA are like super competitive. When you have you on a road, first of all, you at a disadvantage because you're not at home. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when you going through these slumps right there, right, like those slumps, how do you guys stay like competitive or stay like? How's the team chemistry still? Everybody's still locked in. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I know those can be tough.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You can be tough, especially
and that's
those
one
hard
thing
losses.
I try to make sure I'm pretty vocal on our team as far as like keeping everybody locked in, keeping everybody everything perspective as far as like it's a long season. We're gonna go through ups and downs, but we also got to take care of our business too. Like there's sometimes where I get on them a little bit as far as like, listen, we can't play around with certain teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't play around with the game. Like, we might have the best, other than the top 2 teams in the league, over 500 teams. We might have top 3 records.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The West right now is crazy. If you lose like one game, you can go from like 2 to 7.
Yeah, but like
easy.
Below 500 teams, we be losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to know all games are close. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to come in and play with that sense of urgency every single night and keep trusting
and you got
to
win the games that you have to win.
Yeah, man. You got to win those games you're supposed to win. You got to win those games where even if a guy's out, capitalize.
Next man up.
You know what I'm saying? Next man up. You got to do what you got to do. Just do everything you can to figure out to win the game. Just find a way to win the game. At the end of the day, even if you don't play your best, everybody come in the game. Hey, listen, you'd rather learn off a win. You know what I'm saying? So it's been crazy, bro. You know who them damn Pelicans though. Them Pelicans balling.
They are balling right now. You know what I mean? That's a very good young team.
They balling. And I'm like, Zion just getting started.
He is just getting started.
He just getting started. There was one thing I thought about the other day, though. We kind of normalize what these great players do. Like,
wait, are we calling it who we saying great?
Like Luka, the Giannis's, the Jokic's, the Bronze, and bro, to do what they do night in and night out
that's tough.
Crazy.
It's tough. It's tough.
And let me give a shout out. Shai Alexander, my brother, you are balling.
Hey.
You are balling.
Hey.
Dog, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if Shai hit a 3 on us yesterday. I don't know if he hit 1 3 on us yesterday. And he had 42.
He had 42. He didn't hit no 3s?
I don't know if he... Check the stats right here, bro.
He probably didn't. But you also know he lead the league in free throws right now, too. He is getting to the line. Listen. And, bro, he's so shifty. Bro, I love Shai game, dog. I text him after one of these games. I was like, bro,
he hit 1.
Oh, he hit 1 3. That's crazy. 42 and 1 3?
He hit 42 and 1 3. Shai, need you on the pod, brother. We gotta talk about this. What you got?
Yeah, you got my text.
Yeah, you definitely got his text.
You got my text. No, he didn't. But then gonna look at my IG story.
We on his head.
Yeah, we on his head. Next time I'm gonna just DM him. But he's definitely in his bag right now, and it's crazy. His bag.
Shai Alexander, he's an all-star. I don't care what he do in the next 2 months. He's an all-star.
Oh no, for sure.
I don't give a damn. He's an all-star.
Let me ask you this, because I was just having this conversation with the fam. We've been around like the league for a long time, you know, with you being around Chris and things of that nature, and you now being in the NBA. Can you see the difference right now how this generation is switching from like the LeBron's generation to Chris generation, how now it's the Shays, the Zions. Like, it's the game is different. Bro, it's so different. I feel like a lot of these young players, that's crazy.
What's crazy is a lot of really good players on every team.
Yes.
Like, no disrespect, and no disrespect at all, but like, there's the alphas. When Bron was in his younger, like when he was with Miami and when he was with Cleveland, he was the alpha. And nobody could beat that alpha, bro.
Yeah.
Now,
he played with a whole bunch of role players.
Yeah, he ended up getting some stars with D Wade and Chris Bosh. But now it's so many players, bro. Like, you can like, right now it's so beautiful. You can't pick a champion.
No.
You can't pick a finals right now. Everybody can guess.
Yeah.
Everybody can guess.
And it's so crazy.
Like, even when we could talk about Boston right now. Boston balling. They got blitzed yesterday by the Clippers. Yes, they're in the West. They haven't beat Chicago yet. Chicago's struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know, bro. Like, this year is so crazy. Teams are so good. And the playoffs is so different. So it's really beautiful to see, bro.
Yeah,
all
it's fun to watch.
It's so fun to watch, bro. Like, every night is just good basketball, good bump. And I'm here for it, brother. I am here for it.
Facts.
We're excited. We're gonna keep talking about it. We're gonna keep y'all updated on our season. The season going on right now. If there's something that we see that y'all want us to talk about, hit up Running Race Podcast, DM us, and we'll get back to you and try to answer all the questions or whatever.
Nah,
but we're gonna have some more guests coming on, man. We're gonna keep doing our thing. We're gonna keep taking over the podcast world. And it's been dope, man. Once again, we thank everybody for the support. We thank everybody for looking out, sharing with everybody. And we thank all the messages and the good vibes y'all giving us outside of messages on social media. We hearing it from everybody that we walk past. Hey, keep doing your podcast. We appreciate it. And we're going to keep doing our thing, man. As y'all always know, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, and let's keep this thing rolling, man. We appreciate it. Peace.